Hi there. Here's how your winery and wine products or, you know, um, craft beer and wine products brand can grow online digitally. So looking at the website, you have very rich collection. If you have very rich collection like this, with lots of products, events, different wines, wine tasting and other programs for weddings and other types, what you have is very rich collection of listings, and you can really leverage the listings to basically put out lots of quality content to get lots of customer referrals. So let's just quickly dive into it a bit more. And looking at the brand, you currently do not get too many customers from LLMs like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and organic growth is fairly low based on organic pages. For example, if you have 13 content landing pages, as we see here, your traffic will be low, and in this case it's around 200 organic discoverable traffic. People visit your brand without knowing the name, but your domain rating is really if it's really high, like in this case, then you really have something to play with here. And if we quickly go into explore what kind of winery or wine events or winery tasting or just topics around wine explored in your country as well as globally, we see that for high-end products like wine and wineries, it's a really luxury and high-end topic that's obviously also very, very popular globally. Wine tasting and different types of wine topics are researched constantly. So if we take a look at the total opportunity here, is we see that in one country, search volume for around wine topics is around 6 million, and globally it's around 38 million a month. And these are some of the topics that are most frequently searched and popular. And Cast of Last of Summer Wine is one of the examples, searched 11,000 times in one country, and very low competition, not very covered topic, not fully covered or targeted topic. And as you can see, there's a list of all kinds of topics you could target. Maybe not all of them will be relevant to you, but some of them could be your really target customer topics with high search volumes and low competition. So you really want to identify, which keywords, which topics and queries are your target queries. But all I have to say is that you have a really nice white space opportunity that's extremely large, 38 million globally, 5 million per country. I understand that you might want to have more local customers, maybe for your winery tasting or winery experience or winery wedding, but you can also leverage your products, the wines itself and questions around wine to get in front of the customers and attract more interest in this way. And in fact, if we say best cast of last of summer wine in ChatGPT, it tries to bring those results. So best of cast of last summer wine brands. And ChatGPT kind of works as a consultant on behalf of customers to basically do the research, pull the relevant resources. And in this case, it's recommending Philco UK and other brands. Some of them are Wikipedia, but it basically starts to provide customer references. And some of the brands, so if we look at Philco UK, so we're really seeing a big white space opportunity here to get customer referrals from LLMs like ChatGPT. As we see that brands that are first movers with putting out a lot of content, they are kind of replacing the ads even and growing in this way. And the real secret here that is that they just put out higher volume of content on their website that addresses each buyer question or buyer research question or questions before they make a buying decision, or questions that target their buying triggers like, oh, I have this wedding coming up. What are the best places for a winery wedding or winery setting wedding? And you want to target those buyer questions with quality content. And there's a big correlation with how much content you put out to how much customer referrals you'll get, how much inbound qualified leads and inquiries you will get. And there are tools as well that help with that, like landing page generators such as Marlum, which kind of help with, it's an AI assisted human generated content. So basically helps streamline content production, and it's fully compliant with AI, LLMs, all of those channels at once. So you want to kind of professionalize that effort and target more of those queries and more of the channels, and then get those customers from those channels. So my next recommendation for a step is to meet, have a discussion. What are your growth goals in 2026? And then see where we could help that happen. So that's the opportunity here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to hear from you.